Oh yeah, I finally managed to find this old bad boy. It's going to be an absolutely legendary video, so let's go. Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's awesome that you're tuning in. In today's video we are going to take a close look at the Pashislo for the Street Fighter 2 The World Warrior. It's ready in gold and oldie, and this thing has been on the market for a very long time. Picking it up was something very unique because you don't see them very often in the wild. So yeah, they're just gambling machines. However, these Pashislo machines are just a very expensive, very cool thing you buy in your arcade, let's say, collection. Because this is not your typical basic boring machine. Everything is themed into the Street Fighter, including the music itself. The general idea of these gambling machines, or from the Pashislo and from Japan, are actually the same. The three buttons to basically stop the rolls itself, and of course the lever to activate them. But let's do a quick overview of the machine and what can you actually do and expect from it. But also let's do an extended gameplay. So in here we're finding a very cool tiny display, and you can just actually see that showcases the brand who made it, but also having all kinds of cool animations. And I need to be making clear that when it comes to these older machines, they're like slightly basic compared with the new generation I've been checking out. However, this is a very cool thing I'm going to be showcasing in some gameplay that has like all kinds of cool, let's say, interaction with the side rolls over here. They've created all kinds of different themes. Think about Thunderbird, Street Fighter, you name it, all kinds of nostalgia cool things. The machines were licensed by Capcom, yep. So these are not like bootleg weird things going on. No, they are really like licensed and in collaboration with Capcom. All of the machines need to have two keys, one for opening up the door and the other one to adjusting the settings itself. We made a separate video how you need to do this. But how about money and tokens? So you cannot really play with money itself. You need to have special tokens with the machine. And that's as simply to do. These tokens were made with the casino, or at least the place you're basically playing, and you're going to be trading it in for money. And it has to do with the reason of the law. And yeah, you can buy them with your machine. So if you're getting a machine, you need to take at least like 1,000 or coins if you don't want to actually like open up this freaking door all the time. So all of the machines will give you a couple of digits. For example, in here we're finding how much we actually won, the game amount, but showcasing in the bonus mode will showcase like how many spins we're still having, and the credits of course. And how you're going to be playing is very simple. You're pressing the max bet and then pushing the lever. You do have the option for one bet or two bets. But that's kind of weird because it doesn't make any sense. We always need to put in three bets. One of the things I really love about this is that we have the original sounds from the Street Fighter, making it very cool. And then pressing the lever, and we'll activate the spinning of the rolls, and you can stop them by pressing a button in a certain order. And one of the cool features, if you want to get your coins back, you press this button, and you get your coins in return if you're done playing and want to go to another machine. How about the gameplay? It's quite simple. So in here we're finding all kinds of bonuses that you can actually win. So we're having the big bonus over here and the regular bonus. The difference is that with the regular bonus there are like quick gameplays, getting some coins, and we have of course with the big bonus we're getting the very cool Street Fighter song, and in here we're having the option to getting the 3 sevens and having massive bonus. So having the massive bonus, one of the ways. Of course we're having the replay over here, and particularly with this one, if you're having the 3 replays, we're getting a free spin. So there's like a basic overall rules. Here we're getting how many coins we're getting when it comes to certain combinations. And the combinations can be of different lines throughout the 3 rules or the playing field. But let's open it up, and I'm going to be giving you a quick tour. So in the inside, because this thing is absolutely a beautiful piece of engineering when it comes to the inside. But let's do a quick peek in the inside, because there is a lot of stuff going on over here. and they look absolutely amazing. However, with the newer generation, we do see way more like electronics. This version looks kind of basic compared with the newer generation. On top of finding the first PCB that is also connected with a very filthy but thick long ribbon cable, and this cable is going to be connected with the playing field, showcasing what's actually going to be happening. I still needed to show you, you can just see all kinds of different characters. We're having Zangief, and this is the Dalcium that I can show you later on, and in here we're finding all kinds of different characters. And what is kind of strange but weird at the same time, that we're having over here Den. Den wasn't like in Street Fighter 2, right? However, at the left we're having over here the Ken, Ryu and Ken, and all kinds of cool animations. And okay, so I just touched it and I'm going to be like turning it on and off. It will automatically going to the certain position that needs to be. There we go. Okay, everything has been set and we're ready to play when it comes to that. Let's go further in the inside. In here having the PCB, and this is connected to all the LEDs around it. And the previous owner did implement something for leveling of the audio because these things are going very loud. There is an indication that we can set to different settings, but this is absolutely horrible because if you're going to be setting to the low, it's still really annoying and painful to the ears. But I can tell you I'm happy they implemented that, because those speakers are only two of them, no subwoofer whatsoever. They are super loud. And here we're having the hopper, where it basically stores all of the coins and spitting out when having a bonus mode. An overflow bucket over here. What is kind of strange that they put the, let's say, converter, because these machines have, if I say correctly, 110 volts, but having different voltage over here in my country. So they implemented that, but it's kind of weird that they positioned it over there and not somewhere at the back there. And of course, the power supply with some information that is quite interesting. They will give you some information about the machine if something is going wrong. Switches for turning it on and off. You can also do it here. And of course, the other key if you're going to be setting it up, if you want to set it up in a different mode. But how does it actually work? It's quite simple with this machine. You're opening it up. You're going to be turning the key. Let's put the key in. Going to be turning it to the right if I implemented it correctly. There we go. It showcases 1 to 6. It has been set to 6, and the reason why, because otherwise you're not going to be getting a lot of bonus games. Okay, next up we're going to be turning it off. Okay, it has been set, and didn't really adjust it anyway. And if it doesn't have, if you have any problems, you can just turn it on and off if you want to over here. And that's it. But let's do a quick overview of a couple of gameplays with different kind of characters. And you can see all of the very cool animations, and actually when you win or when you also lose, because they even have the option for having a continue. And that is even cool because it's the same continue thing going on when playing the Street Fighter 2 games.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Yeah, the world's waiting for you. Round 1. Fight. 行くぞオラ。鬼。そうだい。なんと。
And there are even more soundtracks inside of this machine. It's absolutely a blast to the past with some Street Fighter. I love this machine, and I think it's not for everyone, but this is just an epic piece for in the collection of arcade machine, just to put this in a corner and just play around, or sometimes just put some Street Fighter music on the background. Thank you all for watching. Let me know in the comments what do you think of this machine, and it would be great to see you in the next video.